welcome to this new activity about functions definition. Here we're going to deal with equations. It means each time we're going to say if it's a function or not. If so, we're going to define its domain. If it's not a function, we will give an example of x, of input x, which has more than one output. So the technique is simple. Each time we'll write y as a function of x. So here we have 2x plus 5y equals 10, which is equivalent to 5y equals 10 minus 2x. We just moved the 2x to the right-hand side, okay? And then we divide by 5. So we'll obtain y equals 10 minus 2x over 5. We have a single expression for y, so it defines a function, and there is no restriction on x, okay? There is no x in the denominator, there is no log function, there is no square root, so there is no restriction for x, and the domain of this function is R. It's the set of all real numbers. For the second equation, we have x times x plus y equals 4. We divide by x on both sides. We're going to obtain x plus y equals 4 over x. Remember that the goal is to get y, okay? So we're going to isolate y equals 4 over x minus x. Again, here we have a single expression for y, so it's a function. Let me write here that it's a function, sorry. Same thing here, it's a function. But for the domain here, we have to pay attention to this x in the denominator, okay? We can put a 0 in the denominator, therefore, the x must be not equal to 0. And the domain of this function is the set of all real numbers except the value 0. Okay? In the third one, we have the equation x squared plus y squared equals 9. Okay? So again here, we will try to find y as a function of x. X squared plus y squared equals 9, which means that y squared equals 9 minus x squared. We will apply the square root on both sides, but pay attention, when you apply the square root, you have to consider the plus and the minus of the square root of 9 minus x squared, okay? Due to negative numbers, okay, we'll put the plus and the minus, and here it's a plus square root of 9 minus x squared, or minus square root of 9 minus x squared. Here you can conclude that it's not a function since you have more than one output, more than one expression for y. For an input x, you may have the positive square root of 9 minus x squared or the negative square root of 9 minus x squared, which is forbidden in the function definition. So this is not a function. And we'll give an example of an input which has more than one output. Let's take a simple example for x equals 1, for example. For x equals 1, the y here may be equal to square root of 9 minus 1 squared, which is square root of 8, or negative square root of 8. So this is not allowed in the function definition. Thank you for your attention and see you in the next videos.